Live from the Rasta room, it's Friday night. Welcome everybody to the live stream. We're going to have some Friday night fun, kick off the weekend right. Thank you all for joining the live stream today. I got a few cool things planned. We're probably going to get some guests in here. I've got some announcements, some pretty cool stuff going on, and we'll play our little picture game. That'll be a lot of fun, I'm sure. Having a drink, of course. Red Solo Cup tonight. And actually, I'll show you what I'm drinking here. I like rum. I like rum and tropical drinks. So I've got Bacardi Select, which is like a higher end Bacardi rum, spiced rum. Real good stuff. That's the strong stuff too. I've got, for a little flavor, I like to add a little flavor to that with the Calico Jack pineapple coconut rum. So we're drinking that. And for the mix, in my mixed drink, some key lime flavored water, 0 carb. On the diet still, although I'm sure this has some sugar in it. But it ain't much, and I'm just getting a little splash in it, so I'm okay with it. But it's good. Good for a good Friday night drink. If you can't tell, I love the tropical stuff. It's something about the Caribbean drinks that are so good. Other places are known more for their food, I'd say. And I'm sure it's all just about what plants and fruits and things are indigenous there. But the Caribbean seems to be known more for their delicious drinks. I guess it's because it's a good place to party, and the tropical fruits make great mixed drinks. But that's what I go for every time. So looks like we got a new viewer, Ernest Zagorskis. Sorry if I butchered your name. I really apologize. But he says, WTF is this? This is live from the Rasta room. This is some YouTubers getting together, have a little fun. We'll have some guests on here in a little bit, I'm sure. Hopefully, we'll get some YouTubers to join us live on the live feed. And we just talk the crap, really. We're not really very informal. We're having some drinks, having some fun, enjoying our Friday night, and just talking about whatever. A lot of times we get in talking about cameras and drones and things like that because we're all YouTubers and we get into that. But we're definitely not exclusive to talking about that. We'll talk about any and everything. We joke around. We play a little picture game where we try to guess. I've set up some pictures so I know the answers, but the rest of you guys won't. You got to guess where the pictures came from. Usually it's a one of us YouTubers pictures and some professional or screenshots. I've been doing screenshots lately, and today we're going to do screenshots from videos. So you've got to guess as a screenshot from you know, a YouTuber. We'll get into it later. I don't want to give it away, but we'll have some fun with that later. It's a fun game, a lot of laughs. But I hope everybody's doing well this Friday evening. Everything's good on this side, except for we've got flooded. My yard. I mean, it's not just my yard. It's this whole side of town and probably the whole damn town. We've had so much rain. We got a ton of it last week, then we got a short break last weekend, and then not even last weekend. I'd say earlier this week, Monday, we had a little break from the rain, and then it came right back. And I've got standing water. I've got a lake in my front yard, in my backyard. I mean, I don't usually have a lake. I usually have grass, but right now I've got a lake. And so one of the announcements actually I was going to make, I'll go ahead and get into that now since we're talking about the flooding. So I'm going to show you guys the flooding in a future video, YouTube video. I want you guys to see what I'm dealing with here. I mean, it's what's buzzing, cousin, Mr. Mischief. I know who that is just by what's buzzing, cousin. That's my cousin. No, really, I have a cousin that says that to me all the time, so I know who that is. That's got to be, even though I don't recognize Mr. Mischief. He's up to mischief. But anyway, I'm going to fly the drone over the water in my yard and show you guys the flood, and I'm not going to do it. I got to wait for the rain to stop to do it, so I haven't filmed it yet, but I'm definitely going to do that soon. We're going to put a video of that up. But we're also going to put up another video from the flooding because, excuse me for a second, I got this today. This is a remote control boat. It's just a toy. Nothing expensive or anything, but it'll go about 80 feet from the remote, and that's all I need for my yard. But since I have a lake, I figure I can mount a GoPro to that. Don't you think? It should be pretty easy to mount a GoPro to that, as long as it'll hold the weight. I think it will. Looks pretty sturdy. And I'm going to take the boat out in the yard. Mr. Mischief says you're not wrong. Well, thanks for joining, cousin. We're having some fun. What are you up to tonight? Because after the live stream, I usually like to hang out and have some more drinks. The after party, sometimes we even go live for the after party. I don't know that we will tonight at all, but if my cousin is around and wants to stop by, feel free anytime. Join in on the live stream. Just show up all you want. It's all good. The wife's sick. She might complain because she's in there laying on the couch, but we can party in the bar room. We're all right. She might even pop in here. I'm sure she will. She usually does. During the live stream, she'll come in and say hi, but she's embarrassed by the way she looks because she's been sick and her hair's down and poofy, and she's like, I don't look good for the live stream, but whatever. I say she always looks good. That's why I married her. But you guys didn't, so you may not want to see it. I hope the live stream's coming through good. In the weeks past, I've had some issues with the Wi-Fi, I'm sure, because I'm connected with Wi-Fi. Look, there's Keith. All right, buddy.
How are you?
Hey, fantastic. How are you, buddy?
All right, thanks a lot, Matt. Yeah, first, I'm pleased I'm back. I can get on live now, and I know my internet connection will be all right.
All right, that's great.
Yeah, I've been trying to get on because your email on the iPad came through, and it's just come through on the laptop just this second.
Wow.
So on the iPad, it was here at about 3 minutes to 10, and it, so I went into Google Mail, and it wasn't there, and it just pinged just now. So I clicked on it, and I joined you straight away. So
I've noticed the same thing in mine. I use an iPad for work, and I've noticed the email on it because I email myself things when I need to, email myself a file or something. And I notice it's quick on the iPad, but everything else in Google and Android and stuff, it seems like it takes a little bit longer.
It does. You're right there, Matt. So I'm sorry I've missed the last couple of weeks. I tried
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. You've had a good time, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The weather's been lovely. 38, 40 degrees all the time.
Wow.
Too hot
and that's
to do.
About 80. That's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit, I think.
Yeah, it's about 90, nearly 100.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Too much, really. I mean, you couldn't do much because the weather was too hot. So I didn't take any camera gear. All I took was the iPad to do a bit of filming on. So I filmed in 4K, downed it to 1080 to upload up to YouTube. Because the internet connection was it took me to upload about nearly 4 hours each.
Wow. Wow. Well, you was dedicated to getting it. And I got to say, I was going to ask you before you told me it was 4K, how you got it so good on an iPad. But I guess them new ones, they do pretty good with the 4K, huh?
Yeah. Because I've got the iPad Pro, so, but the internet connection over there was that slow, I mean, I came on, said a couple of words on the type chat, and it took ages to send through. So in the end, I thought, I can't watch this because you kept on breaking up. So, I only caught the occasional word, and I thought, oh, this is no good. It's terrible. So I'm pleased I'm home now. And I see Fisher's checked in, and Mr. Mischief. Oh, yeah,
Mr. Mischief is my cousin.
Yeah,
and, that last part he said, sold. I'm taking the folks out to dinner in a bit, but I'm down like 4 flats.
Yeah.
Flat
That's
tires.
good.
He's down like 4 flat tires.
Yeah. Have you managed to get in touch with Tony Lee Glenn or Rich Cove or any of those?
Yeah, me and Rich have talked a little bit. I haven't really talked to Tony. He's been really busy. But I did go ahead and send them invites to this. So maybe if they're not busy, they'll pop in. But, you never know.
So how did Rich enjoy his holidays?
It sounds like he had a fantastic time. I know he's uploaded one video. And if he's uploaded a second one, I haven't checked in a couple of days. I've just been busy. But I commented on that first one, and it was him getting on the plane and coming to the U.S. And
so
he said there's plenty more to come. He commented back, so there's plenty more to come. So it sounds like he had a great time and got a lot of footage.
yeah, and him and Tony met up, didn't they?
Yes, they did. From what I hear, they did. I haven't seen no video of it yet, and that's when you know it's true.
Oh, yeah, yeah, and I enjoy. I was, really looking forward to who you had on. Was it not last week? The week before that, Andrea.
Oh yeah, Andre.
Yeah, has he been on anymore? Was he on last week? Were you?
No, not last week. He actually had to go to Canada for work, so he's been out of the country. But I'm not sure if he's back yet or if he just got back or will be back soon. I'm not sure exactly how long he's supposed to be gone. I think he mentioned once before, but I just don't remember. But I know when he does get back, we're definitely planning on, hopefully the weather here will get better, and we're planning on flying and getting together and do some YouTube videos and things together.
Yeah. So I noticed that you've been doing Throwback Wednesdays and Throwback Thursdays.
Yeah.
So you got quite a lot of footage, have you?
Yeah, well, it also makes it easy for me to throw a vlog up when I'm really busy. And this week has been one hectic. The last 2 weeks have been hectic for work. So anything that can help me, at least get some more footage out. Plus, one of them was the race, the Indianapolis 500 one. And because it's May and we're building up to that, and there's a lot of buzz going on in the city about it. I even have a race car, an IndyCar driver. Well, he's an IndyCar driver, but he may not be in the 500. He's yet to qualify. But he follows me on Instagram. He noticed one of my older pictures about the race and followed me, and so I followed him back. And so there's a lot of, I'm watching his Instagram page, a lot of pictures and things popping up about the race coming up. And so I wanted to put something out in anticipation, because I'm going to obviously go and put another, hopefully, great video out from the race.
Yeah. So are you going to what you went to last year, the party one?
Yes.
So will we get to see any race footage this time?
I'm hoping so. I'm planning on definitely getting some race footage. It's hard to do from where that party is at. It's hard to even see. You got to really walk around into the grandstands, and we don't have seats in the grandstands. We bought like a general admission ticket to get into the race, and then we bought a ticket for the concert. And so you can also get general admission. You can get a seat. You can get suites. You can get really expensive tickets and go watch. But Mr. Mischief says Brickyard. Yeah, we've been to the Brickyard. That's a lot of fun. The Brickyard is the NASCAR race they have at the same track, at the Indy 500 track. And when they first started doing that, I remember I was a kid when they first started having the NASCAR race there, and there was a lot of excitement that these NASCAR guys were going to get to drive on the Indy 500 track, the legendary track, So it's pretty cool to go see it, because those guys get real excited about it, the NASCAR guys. Drone Encounters, hi guys, hope everyone has a great night. Hey, you too, buddy. Sounds like
you joining us then, Matt, live.
He's welcome to. I sent him an invite, so he's welcome to join in if he's got time. But no pressure.
No, because he's been working late. He's only just got home, so because he told me he'd be home about 10:30.
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to get in touch with him and Lee, and they've both been working hard.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah, and I've been trying to get in touch with Simon at Wild Presentations, because I wanted to do a one-to-one, and I've tried those Simon. I've tried Random Life. Can't get in touch with her because she's in Boston. Because I'm going to do a one-to-one with two, Monica and Random Life. But I haven't been able to get in touch with any of them. I sent them messages on Hangouts and they ain't got back to me. So I'm thinking, who else can I do a one-to-one with? Rich Coe's not available. Tony Lee Glenn's not available.
Yeah, it's that busy time of year.
Yeah. And then
summer.
I don't think you watch your expats from Mazaron show, do you, on a Sunday night?
I try to. I did catch it this last Sunday. I caught most of it, the last half of it probably. But if I can, I like to watch it if I can. Sundays are just sometimes a lot going on here, and I can't.
Yeah, because he's finished now till October. So
I heard him say that, and you're taking over?
So I am supposed to be taking over. But the only trouble is I don't know a lot about drones, so I'm hoping I'm hoping Lee and Matt's going to be running the show for me.
Yeah. And there's Matt. Welcome. Matt from Drone Encounters.
How you doing?
Hey, doing all right? You doing good, buddy?
Yeah, good, mate. I've just paid for my new decals.
Yeah, my brother just texted me today and told me that. And there's Fishy Comics too. But yeah, so you guys have probably seen the decals my brother's made me with the Skylife. So Matt from Drone Encounters contacted my brother and had him customize his own for his channel. So it's actually a whole new design that I'm not even sure what it looks like. So I'm excited.
He sent me a picture. It looks really good.
All right.
Well, I look forward to seeing it then, Matt.
Yeah, I'm gonna do I'll do like an unboxing review and obviously do a little bit of promotion for Chris.
That's awesome. He I don't know if he mentioned this to you, but he created an Etsy page. And now if you guys don't know what Etsy is, it's for people who create things to sell their stuff, and it's an easy way to, it's a service, an online service. You get on and go to his page and buy things from him through there, because what he was doing before was just doing it himself through Twitter and Instagram, and so now he's got a page you can go to. It makes it a lot easier to order things from him. So if you do promote him, tell him, you know, maybe give a link to the Etsy page or something.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Awesome. Appreciate it, man. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, it looks really good.
And I'll definitely, I'll send you those bonus. You're the first one to jump on that, so I'm definitely going to send you a YouTube sticker and a DJI sticker I have.
Cool. Nice.
Cool. Oh, you're improving that, and I see you've got a lot more subscribers since I've been away.
Me?
Yeah, you're up to 75, aren't you now?
No, it's slowly getting up, isn't it? I know my last videos had like nearly 600 views.
God, hell. That's really gone well. I never get 600.
Yeah,
I mean, the highest I get is about 130, 140.
Yeah, literally in one day it had 500 views.
Wow. So I didn't even notice it. I didn't even notice it happened. Do you know what the trick was for that one? What happened?
It was, you know, I did the video around the park, and then obviously it got promoted on one of the newspapers on their website. So people click the link, and obviously every time they click the link, the views go up, and every time they share it, more people viewed.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, very cool. Oh.
Yeah. Happy with that.
Yeah, so when's the next one then?
I'm actually going live tomorrow because I'm going to be doing the Phantom 2 Vision Plus fixing. I'm going to try and, well, hopefully change the Wi-Fi module inside the drone so that it can send live video back to a mobile phone, because obviously it's got the black screen of death.
Yeah. So what time are you putting that up then, Matt? When you're going live?
Well, I'm probably going to be live all day, so. I'm just going to have the camera rolling on the drone throughout the day until it's fixed.
Oh, that'll be interesting. I'll have to tune in then.
So that's my job for tomorrow, and hopefully I can get it fixed. So.
You're brave, man. Doing a fixing live.
I know, yeah.
Everybody's going to see it.
Wrong, I will be gutted.
Yeah. I'll make sure I screen record so you can't delete it later. And
yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good.
Cool. So, Fish, how are you, buddy?
That's good. I'm good.
Okay. Hey, it's Friday. Have you been getting a ton of rain out there too, Fish?
It's downpouring right now. As wet as can be.
Yep. We've got flash flood warnings. We've had flash flood warnings on and off for almost 2 weeks now, and we've got flooding. I mean, I'm looking bad. Did you guys see the beginning where I showed the boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be mounting a GoPro to that and driving the boat in my yard, because it's rough.
Oh.
Might as well have some fun with it, right?
Yeah.
I figured kids would like it, right?
Yeah.
And so we've got a cat living in my house right now. We've I don't know if it'll let you get it. Don't push it. It's real sketchy, and that's probably why it survived outside. But it's a stray. It may belong to somebody, but it mostly lives outside because we've seen it for months now out there. But I don't know where it survived all winter at, because it got really cold here. There's no way it lived out there, but who knows? Maybe got in somebody's barn or shed or something and was able to live. But it's stuck out there now because it's been coming to our yard because my kids and wife have been feeding it and letting it come up on the deck and stuff. Well, now it's come up here and got itself stuck because it flooded our whole front yard and backyard were surrounded by water. I mean, large amounts of water, and cats don't like water, obviously. So this cat is not, it won't go even close to the edge of the water. And it's kind of skittish anyway. It's a little scared of people. It took a while to warm up to us. And if somebody moves suddenly, it runs. It's a wild animal, you know. It's not a typical house cat that's comfortable around people, really. It likes being petted and loved on. It purrs, but it doesn't like you approaching it quickly or anything. But it's got itself stuck here, and wherever it's been living at, it can't go. And it's kind of just been at our door soaking wet in the rain. And so I just brought it in. I even got a litter box so it doesn't crap and pee in my house. Hopefully it'll use it. We'll see. I just got it today. And got it some cat food and stuff. We just give it scraps and things, but I got it some actual cat food if we're going to keep it in the house for a little bit, at least till the water goes away. But
it won't leave. It'll want to stay.
I don't know. Right now, if you get it a little nervous, if some of the kids are running around playing or something, because you know the movements and the noise, or whatever gets it scared, it runs straight to the door, and if you open it, it's gone. And he'll come back. He'll eventually come. He'll get wet, and he'll come back crying at the door, and when he'll come in. But he's always ready to go out too. Like he likes being an outdoor cat. So I think it knows it needs to survive, but it's not super comfortable inside. There's the wife.
Yeah, hello. Are you all right then, love?
So far, so good.
Good. Good.
Are you loving having the cat in the house?
Freaking out that the cat's in the house.
They've been begging me for. We've had animals in the house. We had a potbelly pig. You may find videos on my YouTube channel from it. Well, for a while, we had a potbelly pig living in the house.
It's not just that. I've been begging for a cat for like ever, but I wanted to go get like rescue a cat, and he's no, I hate cats. And all of a sudden, this cat shows up, and now I got a litter box and food. It's awesome. I love it.
So Mr. Mischief says, Matt's wife. Hello, that's my cousin Velo.
Oh.
And he said he might stop by later. But yeah, I let her have 2 cats before, and it was not a good scenario. It didn't work out so good. They were feral cats, and they didn't want to be in the house, even though we rescued them as kittens, and they didn't know outside because they were even too young to be away from the mother, but the mother abandoned them. And they were brothers, siblings, and they wanted, once they got to the age where they were getting mature, they wanted out, and we didn't want to let them out because we lived in a bad neighborhood at the time in the inner city, and it was not good to let. There's a lot of strays and things. It's not good to let your cats just run, and they started breaking glass windows to get out of the house. That's no joke. I've never heard of a cat doing that, and maybe
they would just play so hard. They just went
one
so
of them
hard
started.
playing.
One of them started really pushing his body up against the window. Eventually figured out he could push one open, and so and they would get out, and we have to go chase them down. Well, after that, he started doing it all the time to ones that didn't push open, ones that lifted, and he'd break the glass and run. Yeah, it's crazy. But they just wanted out.
This cat's really cool though. This cat ain't nothing like that. This cat's like laid up with Dakota right now on the couch.
Yeah, those cats were curious, and a lot of cats are. This cat is not curious at all. This cat, you really gotta coax him into coming to you or anything like that. He doesn't like to get into things. He's nervous about everything.
Well, in Agadir, there was no end of stray cats. You know, I mean, you saw when we went to Bird Alley on that video, there must have been about 50 cats around there, and that English woman was feeding them. And where we were stopping, in the alleyway, there must have been about 20 cats. And who we were stopping with, he used to feed them chicken feet every day.
Wow.
Because
came back from Morocco.
Yeah.
I'll have to show you the videos.
Super cool.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, Matt, you can't beat that for cheapness. What would it be? About $1.50 for a kilo of potatoes. A kilo
there.
And a kilo of apples, you know, fruit and veggies, ever so cheap over there. And if you want a chicken, you don't go to a butcher's, you just go to a garage, and they've got all the chickens running around, and they go, which one do you want? And they grab hold of it and slit its throat there and then, pluck it, and that's it. And the chicken was what? About 90 pence a kilo. So that'd be less than $1 a kilo.
Well, see, that would all be shocking to an American because we don't even go to butchers here usually. There's very few butchers even. You go to the grocery store and you get the package deal and that's it.
Yeah, well, I mean, they kill everything. You know, you can go over there and they've got pigs running around. Not pigs, because they don't eat pork, but sheep, goats, and lambs. And if you want one, you just pick out which one you want, and they kill it there and then.
Wow.
So not many people, you know, Westerners like that, but that's the way they are. The Muslim. It's an Arab country, but I felt safe over there. It was, you know, and the weather was superb, but too hot.
People are all nice there?
Yeah. I mean, you get on a bus, and because we're senior citizens, they give up the seats for me and the wife, no problem.
Wow.
You know, whereas here, you get on a bus here, public transport, and the young don't give the seats up.
Yeah, that's how it is here too.
Yeah.
Well, I've got I did get some good news about me being able to bring my drone on my vacation on the cruise, and I got special permission from Royal Caribbean to bring it, but it's contingent upon me getting permission from the countries we will be in to fly them there, because what they're going to do is take my drone and release it to me when I get off on at port. Which is Haiti, Jamaica, and Cozumel, Mexico.
Yeah.
And so I've contacted all 3 countries, and so far I have not heard back from Haiti yet. I did hear back from Mexico, and they pretty much said no, but basically what they explained was basically all 3 of the countries, I've already looked up the laws there. I'm allowed to fly. I am allowed to have a drone. The laws are a little different. I have to follow their laws. Like one of them, you can't take off or land within 50 feet of any person, so you need to actually stand back to lift off and things like that. The laws are a little weird in some of the places, but they all allow me to bring it and fly. But the ship wants permission, and so I don't know if what they consider permission, just me showing them the law there that allows me to do it, or actually having some kind of letter of something showing that that they've given me permission to bring it and fly there. So I went ahead and went for the big guns. I went ahead and said, I'm just going to try to avoid any conflict and go ahead and get permission. And so I've contacted the aviation committees of all 3 countries. And Mexico basically said, you know, you're legal to fly, but to get permission, it's like if you're going to fly commercially, or if your drone is over 2 kilograms, which a Phantom is not, and so you don't need a special permit for any of that. And so they basically said, we don't, you can apply for a permit if you're going to be doing these things, or if your drone is this big, but we don't have a process of giving you a permit because you're a foreigner. Our process is only for citizens. And so legally I'm allowed to fly there, but they cannot issue me permission because of the way their process works. I did also hear back from Jamaica, and they gave me full permission. At a military captain emailed me, gave me full permission and a letter to give to Royal Caribbean, giving me full permission to fly there. So I'm definitely flying in Jamaica, which was my favorite island anyway. I'm really excited about that. And Mexico, I'm going to try, depending on if Royal Caribbean lets me have the drone or not, is what it's going to come down to. I was talking to a friend of mine who happens to be of Mexican descent, and he reminded me that down there, if the police stop you for any reason, especially any minor thing, you just give them a few bucks and they let you go. And here, that's like a big felony. It's like prison time usually if you do that. Down there, it's part of the culture. It's just how it works. It's expected.
It's the same in Morocco. If you get stopped for anything, you just give the police, a few bucks, few dirhams, and you're all right. But when I got in touch with the Moroccan authorities, it's because Agadir is a tourist place. They're worried, so that's why they wouldn't let me fly in Agadir. If I'd have been outside in the desert, then you're all right. It's only where the tourist places are that you can't fly. You can't fly in Marrakesh. You can't fly in Casablanca. You can't fly in Agadir. And, you know, when you look at the amount of police that are around the beach area, the tourist areas, it's phenomenal. You know, because of what happened in Tunisia, you know, at least you know you're going to be safe there.
What happened in Tunisia?
Yeah, where 30 odd Brits got murdered. What, 2 Christmases ago in Tunisia?
Oh, was it on the island? On an island?
No, it was in Tunisia, wasn't it? You know, they were at a beach resort, and alone, was it 1 gunman or 2 gunmen came on the beach and just shot them.
Wow, I don't even remember hearing about that one, but it's so much crazy stuff.
Yeah, so of course, now that like in Agadir or Morocco, because Tunisia is only just above Morocco, and that they've covered all the tourist areas with police to stop you on the main road going in. You know, to stop the bus, the coach, or the taxis. If you're a tourist and you're coming from the airport, to stop you. It's like when we went out, you've got to show them your boarding card and your passport before you let in to the airport there. So if you're going to meet somebody at the airport, they won't let you in. You've got to wait outside in the car park. You've got no way of gaining entrance because they've got police blocking every entrance. And even the coaches that pull up, they get stopped and searched before they'll let them go to the car park to disembark to go through departures. You know, so when you look at the security, really good.
Wow.
You know, the only thing I can complain about really is that when you arrive in Morocco, in Agadir, it took them on average about 10 minutes to process 1 individual. So we landed 7:15 at night, and we didn't get out the airport till 9:45.
Whoa.
And so how many there was about, the plane carried about 280 passengers. So, you know, we was all getting frustrated trying to get through that airport, you know.
But you feel safe with all that.
Oh yeah, felt safe. Yeah. You know, I mean, I'd recommend anybody to go to Morocco. It's a beautiful country, you know, really well worth a trip. But there's nothing to do unless you're your age, Matt's age. You know, you can go camel riding, you can go motocrossing in the desert.
What, you can get up on a camel?
No, my age. I don't want to ride a camel with 2 humps.
Sally the camel?
Yeah. But, you know, or surfing. I mean, surfing's big out there, especially in that Tarazu and other places out there. I mean, you ought to see the building work going on there. There's a big Hyatt resort that they're building out there at Tarazu now. Oh, they're looking amazing.
Wow. Have you ever ridden a camel before?
No.
Me neither.
I've only ridden an horse once, and that was bad enough.
Yeah.
I went for a trek in North Wales once, and the wife says, "Oh, come on," because she can ride. So she says, "Come on." So I went, "Okay then." And when I got off, it took me 2 days before. Oh, the sores.
Right.
Oh no, never again.
Yeah, I haven't done it since I was a kid, and I don't know that I want to. I just feel like I'm too big. I feel bad for the horse. I mean, I'm a good 300 pounds. A horse is not going to have a good time with me.
That won't with me either. Because what am I, 15 stone, 15 and a quarter stone. I don't know what that is in pounds. I ain't got my calculator with me. Matt's big drone encounters, Matt.
Yeah.
Do you know how Spurs got on tonight?
Yeah, they lost 1-0.
Oh.
I know.
So it's Chelsea's championship then.
It is. Yeah, they West Ham scored in the, I think it was 67th minute.
Oh, that's good then. So yeah, so it's Chelsea's championship then.
Yeah, it is now.
And how long's Fish going to be before he goes home?
Don't want to know.
Don't want to know.
Have you not been home yet?
No.
Have you been home at all yet, Fish?
Excuse me.
You ain't been home at all then?
I've been home once. That was it.
Did you go home for your friend's funeral then?
No, I didn't go back for my friend's funeral. I missed it
Oh,
due to the job. Very sad.
yeah, it was. Yeah, I felt sorry for you then. You know
Thank you. Appreciate it. I still feel sad.
Yeah.
It takes a long time to get over.
Yeah. Oh, it will do definitely.
I'll show you something.
Boy. Hey, boy. You doing?
Oh,
Anybody give you any trouble? All right. I gotta get going. Coming close to the camera. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. 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 I would pet you. I would pet you. Hello. Yeah. You're a baby boy. Oh, so cute. See you later.
Thought you get a kick out of that.
That is awesome.
yeah, that was great. Yeah.
They're not usually that friendly, are they?
Today was a real bad day. So it's a long story short. Instead of taking a truck down, I walked down the mountain, and it was on a farmland, and they're very friendly. I could have petted the cow. I chose not to. I want my fingers. You don't know what they would do. And when I stopped filming, there were about 3 or 4 more other cows. They started to moo, and they're starting to come over. And I just didn't want to take the phone and take the picture. I was already walking away. But he got up there. His tongue was like that far, inches away. GoPro? No. Did I have my Yi with me? No. I had my iPhone.
Usual thing.
They say your best camera is the one you have on you right at that time, right?
Exactly.
Right, guys, I need to go in the shower. I stink. So.
We can smell you over here in the U.S.
Yeah, I thought so.
Let me step back a little further. Okay, you can go.
Yeah, all right. Is that enough?
Have a good one, Matt.
All right, thanks for joining.
Yeah, I'll be
See
in the
you, Matt.
background, but I need to go and
Thanks for
clean.
stopping by.
Yeah.
All right, see you later. Bye-bye.
See you then. Bye.
Okay, he cut it off. He said he was going to be in the background. I'm thinking, you going to leave the live stream on while he's in the shower?
Well, yeah. We'd have got some views then, Matt, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, this thing would have blown up.
Yeah.
So I was hoping Simon would actually join us. You mentioned trying to get a hold of him. I sent him an invite. I set it up last week to do our little picture game with some of his pictures, but we ended up not playing. I kept it short last week, and so we ended up not playing the game. And so I had it set up for today. So hopefully we'll get at least another person or two in here to do it. But by the way, we was talking about the best camera being the one with you. I just ordered a new camera today, and I'm really excited about it. It's the Panasonic Lumix LX100, and it's very nice, 4K. It's a point and shoot, it's fixed lens, and I was looking at DSLRs, but for the quality, it's better than for an under $1,000 camera. You know what I mean? If you start getting up in the $2,000-3,000, you're going to get better quality than this thing. But for the DSLRs that are at the same price as this camera, it's better. The quality is amazing on it.
Yeah. So when did you get that then?
It says that I bought it from B&D, and it should come in Tuesday, I believe. It should be here Tuesday.
For your trip to on your cruise?
Yeah, I'll definitely have it for that. And I only got about a month to learn to use it well because it's all manual. It's very professional. So I got a little learning curve. Make sure I can shoot with it well.
Definitely.
I'm real excited about it. I'll probably most of the time keep it on a tripod because it's definitely better. It doesn't have anything good as far as stabilization or anything. And I'll still use my GoPro Karma grip for my motion shots, and I'll keep that on there. But I'll definitely get lots of shots with it, pictures. It takes amazing pictures too. But the 4K on it's very film quality. I mean, it looks like a movie. It uses the micro four thirds sensor, but it's the real deal. The thing is nice.
Yeah. So has it got any slow motion on it then?
Yeah, it can shoot in 1080. You can go up to 60 frames a second.
Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah, that's usually what I do. I wish it was faster. I know GoPro is pushing the limits on that with their new stuff, and I wish everybody else would do it too. I know with some of them GoPros, if you're 720, I think you can go up to 240 frames a second, and that's great. I mean, if you're shooting something really like a sport or something, you can get some good stuff at 240 frames a second.
That's the slow motion, same as the GoPro.
Yeah.
It's hard to see. And how they go about it, they use this type of a system. Give it time to focus. 248. So that's like 240, 120, and maybe 90.
Yeah.
In HD 1080p and 720 by 1280.
Cool.
Nice.
So they're same level as GoPro, but Sony makes one 960 frames per second.
Cool. Now that is slow-mo, isn't it?
Yeah.
960 frames. It's not the Mark IV. I'm not sure which camera, but it's one of the Sony RXs.
Yeah. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Yeah. But the thing is, you've got to be using slow motion, haven't you? To warrant getting a camera like that. Because I mean, for most of my shots, the wildlife shots, I'm like you. I think on 720, it's about I get 120 frames per second. So and that's clear enough for most slow motion birds in flight.
Yeah. I wish this thing, I would definitely be using slow-mo, especially because it's very cinematic camera. Yeah. And that's what I'm going to use it for. Some more of the, like the video I did with my kids at the cemetery. I'm going to do some more stuff like that. And that's really what geared me towards this camera, that it looks so pro. But I wish the 4K went up a little higher so I could slow it down a little bit. But what's that?
That's me. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're right. I thought it was someone coming through.
Yeah, junk mail came in.
But yeah, so I was watching the video somebody filmed with this camera that I bought, and he had some parts that were it said 4K. It was a 4K video, and I could turn it up on YouTube to 4K. Fantastic quality, but he had parts in it that were slowed down. And so I went to leave a comment, and I noticed somebody else had already left the comment and said, "How did you slow it down shooting in 4K?" And with this camera only shoots at 30 frames a second in 4K. And he said, well, actually those parts I shot in 1080, upscaled them to match the 4K. And I can tell when somebody does something like that, but you couldn't tell. This camera's so sharp that he was able to mix in that 1080 footage and really didn't affect it much at all.
Yeah.
So I may do something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember whether I've done any slow motion in 1080. Yeah, once I filmed a swallow coming out of the barn of mine in 1080. I think that was at 60 frames per second. But because I hardly film in 4K now. I find it just as easy to film in 1080.
Yeah,
it uses less storage space on the SD card, but right. I mean, if people you know, when you've got a 4K TV and you put it on there, you can see the difference. But on YouTube, I don't think there's much difference between 4K and 1080.
No, not much. I guess really for me though, is there a difference in the raw footage? Like not as far as what you can see on YouTube, but is there a difference there? And I'm curious too. With this camera, I'm definitely going to experiment with it because I don't use 4K much at all. You know, I have it on my phone. I have it on a GoPro, but it's only like 15 frames a second, so I never use it. But you know, I'm curious about how big these file sizes are going to be. How much, you know, room am I going to have to make?
I'll tell you, if you're playing back on a 4K TV, yes, well worth filming in 4K. The only thing about it is when you film in 4K and you edit in 1080p, you can really zoom in. You know, you don't have to zoom the camera in. You can crop
right
in the editing software and still retain remarkable quality.
There's a big chunk of ice in there.
Was there?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I didn't notice.
We'll shoot it too. Shoot some ice.
That looks nice, that chunk of ice. It would have been last week, I tell you.
Yeah. I bet we got the opposite here. We're well below normal temperatures.
Yeah.
In fact, we've got a frost warning this weekend.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we're down to freezing.
Where I am in the UK on the East Coast, today's been 10 degrees, felt like 4. The sun was out, but we've got a biting northeast wind, so it was cold.
Yep. We've got the same. I think next week for us is going to get a little warmer, back up in the mid to upper 60s Fahrenheit, but more rain. Looks like we're going to have a few more days of rain next week. We just need a break from it enough to get rid of this water. I've got my daughter's graduation party we're going to have here. I've got stuff going on here in the yard this summer. I need this to go away soon so I can get it ready. I need to do some mulching and some yard work, get it looking nice for the year.
Yeah. Oh, well, I look forward to seeing your daughter's graduation party.
Yeah, I'll definitely be filming a little open house. I'm excited for her. I'm very proud of her.
I ain't got the address map. That's the only problem.
But today was actually senior skip day, which is a tradition here where the seniors skip a day of school. And she had tests, and so she didn't skip at all, even though she's a senior and wanted to so bad. She's so close to the end. She's only got a month left of school.
Well, yeah, I found all this out because I waited on all her friends that were participating in senior skip day. At this time, I didn't know they were Dakota's friends. So I'm like, I can't believe Dakota didn't tell me about that. I would have let her skip. All of a sudden, one of the people at the table go, I told her to ask you. And then Dakota comes home talking about your mom would have let you skip. I had no idea, though.
She texted her to make sure she was at school, but she was, and she actually told me she got extra credit. The teachers gave her extra credit because very few seniors showed up today, and she showed up and took her test. Hey, there's Simon. How are you, buddy?
How'd you do?
I've been trying to get in touch with you to do you a one-to-one with you.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. When's what you this? No, it won't be this week now. Will it later next week or?
Well, I could do it if you're available in the morning or
out all day tomorrow. But should we do early next week? That'd be good.
Monday.
Yeah.
What time? What time?
I've got a show Monday. Hang on a second.
Look at Keith locking it down.
Okay. Let's work out what to do. How's everyone? Is everyone okay?
Great.
Yeah.
Excellent. I've got my voice. You're actually hearing me for real.
Yeah.
My voice.
No, you sound great.
Difference, doesn't it, Matt?
Yeah. My girlfriend's lost her voice there.
Oh, now that's even better. Right.
Yeah, can I get a beer?
Yep.
You seem like
Yes.
Maria.
Yes, I've got a show in the morning, but afternoon.
Yeah, but Monday afternoon then.
Monday afternoon.
About 3-ish. 4 o'clock
3.
then.
What do you want? 3. Let's say 3 because the little one might be here at 4.
Yeah, and is it Sweet Geekster in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do it through that one, not through Wild Presentations.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and have you had a word with Graham yet about the 11th?
Yeah. It's all good.
It's all. So I'll put that in the diary then for the 11th then.
Excellent stuff. Cool. I've just come out of the shower, so you have to excuse me. How's Fish? You okay, Fish?
I'm good. I'm relaxing. Thank you. Thank you for asking, Simon.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Drone Encounters was here. He might come back and be fresh out the shower too. He said he was taking a shower. This is the live stream from the shower edition.
I don't think he's brave enough for that, Matt.
All right, so you guys want to play? I told Simon last week, I promised him I was going to use his pictures or some screens. They're actually screenshots from his videos for this week's picture game. So you guys want to play?
Yeah.
Oh no, okay.
So here's what we're going to do. I got 6 pictures. This will be quick and fun. And the wife just came in. She's going to join us for the game. And okay, so I'm going to show you 6 pictures, and we're going to guess. Is it from Simon's channel, Wild Presentations, or is it from National Geographic?
Oh, wow. Now you've got us, haven't you? Sam's all right, because he knows.
Hardly.
Are you worried that you're not going to be able to tell, or do you know your stuff real well?
Yeah, well, hopefully. I'll stay out. I'll stick out on this one. It's just
well, how about you? You can guess last if you want. That way everybody else gets a chance, just in case you know them all. All right, so we'll start off with the first one. Can you guys see it there?
No.
No? Nothing?
Yeah, I've seen that one. National Geographic.
There you go. You guys can see it now, though?
Yeah.
Simon.
Fish saying Simon. Wife? Do you think that's going to be from Simon Wild Presentations, or is it from National Geographic?
No, I say Simon.
From Simon?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we got anybody. You guys all see it good, right? Because I need to. There we go. I wanted to make sure anybody in the chat box might be guessing. Last week I forgot them, or the week before. Nope, I'm always guessing. So, Simon, you want to take a guess?
Yeah, it's not me. I wish it was.
Yeah, that's definitely National Geographic.
Wow.
Right, I thought it was.
Got me on that.
You could
Okay.
have shot that with a GoPro.
Definitely could have shot it with a GoPro.
That's what I was
So
thinking.
I've got some frogs in the water. Sorry, I should have said that. You might be using them.
Okay, let's see here. Let's go with that one. All right, here's the next picture. Hopefully you guys should be seeing that now. Do you see it?
No, we just see you at the moment. That's it.
It takes a second, huh?
That's Simon's.
National Geographic or Wild Presentations?
That's Wild Presentations.
I have no idea.
Huh? What do you think, Fish?
No idea. Wild Presentation.
I say Simon.
So it's unanimous. Simon?
That's a speckled wood butterfly from my very first film about 3 years ago now.
It's a speckled wood butterfly?
Yeah, speckled wood.
Never heard of it.
It's beautiful.
It is. It is.
I'll tell you though, hey guys, I was able to watch some more of Simon's stuff doing this, and I forget that I'm even trying to get pictures. I'm just watching it. It's so good. I am on my second time watching the allotment fox, and that is just, it's so good. You can ask the wife. I'll put headphones on in bed and watch it until I fall asleep watching it. I'm up late watching it. Like, what are you doing over there? I'm like watching a documentary about this fox, and it's so good. It is
Yeah.
really,
Thanks.
really well done.
Thank you.
All
It
right.
is
Means a lot.
absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
So here's the next picture. I guess it's going to take a second to show up, but is this National Geographic or Wild Presentations?
I say National Geographic.
You guys see it there?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I'm going to go with National Geographic. It
This
could
thing.
be Diamonds, but I'll go with National Geographic.
What do you think, Fish?
National Geographic.
So everybody says National Geographic. Simon, do you have a guess?
That's the famous osprey nest that I visited in Scotland 2 years ago. So it's a pair of ospreys, females on the nest, the male just returning. His name's Odin. He's searching the area. And he,
Inside. They're wearing sunglasses so it doesn't reflect looking at the screen. They're looking elsewhere. They think they can nice that. I don't know.
So that was his photo?
Check.
Yes, that's mine.
Tennessee. Welcome aboard.
Hey, Michael. Then why am I wearing sunglasses inside? I honestly, the correct answer for that, I don't know why she's wearing sunglasses.
Because I wanted to look like you.
But the reason I wear sunglasses is because I have super sensitive eyes. And so I usually put some lights on. There's lights behind here. And if I'm outside or I have lights on me like this and I don't wear them, I'm squinting the whole time. And so I look ridiculous squinting. I have all the pictures of me as a kid playing baseball and stuff are like this because I didn't realize until I was a teenager that my eyes are super sensitive to bright light. And so I wear sunglasses all the time.
That's like Bono.
I have sunglasses on because Matt has sunglasses on. I don't even, these aren't even my sunglasses. I just found them in the drawer before I came in here.
Well, I'm glad Michael's here. We still have some pictures left. He can take some guesses with us. I'll go ahead and pull up the next one. And so this is, we're guessing, Michael, if you didn't catch the beginning of this, we're guessing, is this picture from Simon's channel Wild Presentations or is it from National Geographic? You guys can see the picture there now?
Yes.
Come on, Si, give me an hint.
Poker face, mate.
These are
Poker
hard
face.
ones. And feel free to guess at home, you guys, if you're in the chat box. Take a guess. Wild Presentations or National Geographic. You guys got a guess? Eagle?
Go on, I'll say Simon.
Fish?
I'm going with whoever puts the chat in there. So we'll use the person who chats. I'll go with that person.
Nice, nice.
Come on, Michael.
Who you got?
National Geographic.
National Geographic for you. National Geographic.
Do I win something?
Or Simon. Keith said Simon. Huh?
Do I win something?
No, there's no prizes. Maybe I should start having prizes. This is make it more
See?
fun.
Picture.
You get to see a lovely picture.
Oh.
All right. So did Michael? Is he still here? Did he make a guess?
Didn't guess.
Well, I appreciate him checking in with us. I know he's a busy man too, and he's on the same time as me, so it's pretty early for us.
National Geographic.
National Geographic, Fish says, and the answer is Simon.
National Geographic. Yeah.
National.
That looks like a young albatross or something. So I've not filmed Southern Hemisphere yet, so it's not me.
See, I used his pictures because he's so good at this game. Because he knows where everything's from and where it's like even mountains. He's like, oh, I know where those mountains are, and so
Yeah,
he
I
can
didn't
figure
know
out
that
where
was
in the
Southern
world, and that's how he figures out who it is. And so I figured if I use his pictures, he can beat everybody. Give everybody a break. All right, let me pull up another.
I mean, you can come in here, Jared.
How many have I done yet? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 2 more.
You're rougher too.
And we'll go ahead and make this one, the next one.
Who am I right now, babe? Who wears your sunglasses like this?
My brother.
Wesley Patton.
You had to call out his real name. Jeez.
Oh God, is that bad? I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. So guys, there's the next picture. We've got one more after this. The last two. National Geographic or Wild Presentations?
I don't. National Geographic, but what is it? Is it two coyotes eating something?
Well,
That's what I got.
I'm sure whether it's Simon's picture or not, he's going to tell us in just a minute exactly what's going on.
I think it's Simon's. I changed my answer. I think it's Simon's.
I say Simon's on that
I
one.
say Simon's too. Here's our kid.
Michael says National Geographic, and that's who we're going with.
Where are my penguins and stuff?
All right. So, Simon?
National Geographic, yeah. They look like wild canines, but they're not British, for sure. I don't know what they are. I can see the bottom. The bottom's no good to me.
Yeah, I believe, if I remember right, where I got the video from, it was a guy in a village, and those dogs were just his pets, and they were just dogs.
Oh, feral dogs. Yeah.
All right, so we've got one last picture. You ready, wifey?
Yes.
One last picture. Is this from Wild Presentations
Wild
or
presentations.
National Geographic?
Wild presentations, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's
If you got that picture like that, that's a great job. That's a beautiful fox.
That's not even a picture. That's a still shot from a video. That's
Is
a
it?
screenshot from a video,
Oh.
which is even better.
Yeah.
More impressive. Fish, you got a guess?
I'm waiting for Michael to guess so I can be with him. Say what he wants to say it is. If he says Simon's, we'll go with Simon.
Is he back? Is he back?
It's Frankie out of his.
I was going to get bonus. I was going to get bonus
there,
points if
Michael.
you can name the fox.
National Geographic.
You going with National Geographic?
He didn't say yet. He's still here, but he's going to
Oh.
guess any second.
I can name the fox.
You can name the fox?
Yeah, like the fox off the Yeah.
That's
You know what fox is named?
I have no idea, but that's the fox on the cartoon.
That fox's name was
Frankie.
no. She's saying Keith gets bonus points for naming the fox in this video.
You got a cell phone call right now. We are live streaming.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of a live stream. I hope it wasn't important because I just ignored it. No, it was Josh, my brother.
No, call him.
But yeah, so let me go ahead and pull it back off there. Keith just actually named the fox incorrectly. I was going to offer bonus points for that, but yeah, the wife was trying to come up with the name of the fox on The Fox and the Hound. You guys know what I'm talking about, the Disney's.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that fox's name? It's on the
Todd, is it Todd?
Todd. That's it. It's Todd.
Yeah.
Said it already?
Yeah, Dakota's been saying it. Dakota won.
I love that
Oh,
movie.
it's
I remember
nice.
watching that when I was young. I like the Hound Dog, of course. I'm a
great.
hound dog. My brother that just tried to call me actually had a hound dog.
So I'm calling Josh right now.
He left me a voicemail.
All right.
Sorry, guys. I just don't know if this is. I don't know if this is an emergency or not. He usually don't just call me out of the blue like this.
Can we deal with it?
It don't be an emergency like mine.
Yeah. Simon, have
Yeah.
you used your new professional camera?
No, I'm not here yet.
It's not. Oh, when do you get it then?
Again, I got a bit of a delay. It might even be here by June. It was all dependent on me getting a chunk of my inheritance,
Yeah.
which was due 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But there's been a delay, so. But I'm still happy using using my. In fact, I'll bring out my camera when we talk on Monday. I'll show you my H1S, the nice camera. But I was filming today. I did. I canned a shot today, which I've been after for ages. I did a 30-second shot flying through woods about just an inch over the heads of bluebells.
Oh, nice.
It's a stunning shot, cutting through the trees, just an inch over the bluebells. So about 30 seconds I've got. It's for, well, I'll use it for my film, but it's for predominantly for the film I'm being commissioned to do by Warwickshire. So, but yeah, so chuffed. I've got that today.
So, have you got another project going on, like the Frankie one? You know, not on Fox's, the Urban Fox, but
Funny enough, that's only come about in the last 10 days, and that's one place I show at called Helen Lay Centre. They deal with people with brain injuries, post-trauma, car accidents, meningitis, lots of reasons. But they've got a huge meadow behind them, which they don't use. It's probably a wild meadow. You can see there's marsh grass there. There must be pools and stuff. It's going to be built on in a year and a half. They've just sold it. So as kind of an homage to this meadow, I've said, can I stick out there for the whole summer, stake it out, put my hide up, see what's around, film it. And they're saying, yeah, do it. So that's going to start in the next week or so. I'll get my hide up, and I'm going to sort of, you know, meter by meter assess this whole meadow. There'll be stoats there, there'll be badgers, there'll be foxes, you know, there's bound to be rabbits, reptiles, all kinds of stuff there. So I'm hoping to do a whole kind of gammy picture of this one sort of acre and a half, just so when the building does land on top of it, everyone can see what was before it. You know?
Oh, that sounds interesting. I look forward to seeing that in a year or so's time. Then
I'm looking forward to it. I've not been filming in ages, not proper filming, so I'm really it's killing me. I want, you know, you get that kind of cathartic feel of sitting in a.
Yeah, it's like me. I haven't done any wildlife filming for ages, and I've been looking back, and I think, now should I go to the woods and spend some time like I used to? Because I used to go for about 6 or 7 hours and just sit there and wait for the right shots, you know. And I miss all that, you know. I mean, I've been looking at my mates. He's been going over to South Cave because there's a couple of red kites there. And he's got some wonderful, you know, he's a still cameraman, not a video. He's got the Panasonic DX1, and some of the shots he gets with that, you know, he's got some brilliant. He's got two in mid-air, one taking the food off the other.
Oh, fantastic!
Oh, you know, absolutely brilliant. You know, the detail, and you know, I looked at that on Facebook today, and I thought, I'll have to get out. So I've been looking at getting a camper van, so I can. I fancy going up to Scotland and doing a bit for a couple of weeks.
No, that was something else too.
But now I've taken over Sean's spot on a Sunday, so I'm thinking, because I was thinking about going tomorrow. I thought, should I go away for a couple more weeks up into into the islands, because it's nice weather up there at the moment. It's 18, 19, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Have you officially taken over Sean's spot?
Yeah. Well, you know, I said I'd take over, and then I thought to myself, that means I'm tied in every Sunday. I can't go away.
That's a big job.
Yeah, because I fancy, you know, I says to the missus this morning, I says, I fancy going to Austria and Switzerland, Germany, Scotland. Yeah. Because, you know, I've been looking at some wildlife videos on YouTube yesterday, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, I've got to get back into doing my wildlife ones. So, you know, I'm thinking I'm going to get Matt and Lee to do it if I can't do it, or get somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
Because it stops you going out and filming, doesn't it? Really.
It does. It does. It does. You're going away this year, Matt, aren't you? You're going on your cruise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, in just a little over a month.
Excellent.
Very excited. And I don't know if you caught the beginning of this, but I got permission to fly in Jamaica for sure. I've got a letter from a military captain actually from Jamaica. I've been emailing, and I got a letter to give to Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean has already given me permission to bring the drone, and will release it to me at the ports we're at, as long as I have permission in that country.
Brilliant.
And so, but Mexico basically told me no, they don't have any kind of special permission they can give me it's just, they can just tell me it's legal for me to fly there. And I think that's maybe all I need for Royal Caribbean, because Royal Caribbean, they go so many countries. I'm sure they don't have time to check all the laws in every country to see if I can fly a drone there or not. They don't have time for that. And so maybe all they want me to do is provide them with the proof of the law that I am okay, you know, being released my drone to me. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, fair play for you for chasing it up. That's
commitment.
Fair play for you for chasing it up. That's commitment.
Yeah, I want those shots so bad. I've never flown anywhere really cool like that. You know, I've taken a drone to Tennessee and the Smoky Mountains. I flew right after sunset when the fog was all in the mountains. I've got some cool shots of that. That's probably the best thing I've ever done, as far as, you know, locations that aren't right around me, you know. So I'm really excited about this. I'd love to have some footage of the beach and some things like that. But I'm still waiting for Haiti, the third country, to even message me back. So, but like I said, all the laws in all three countries allow me to fly. They're all a little different. They all have different things I need to do to be safe there or whatever, to follow their laws. But they all allow a drone to be flown. So we'll see how it goes.
Cool, excellent stuff. How long is it for? 2 weeks you're away? 3 weeks?
No, just a week, 7 days.
Oh wow, it's a lot in 7 days, and they pack a lot in.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, basically we'll be aboard on like a Sunday, and Monday we'll spend the entire day at sea. Tuesday we'll be in Haiti, and then Wednesday we'll be in Jamaica, because they're so close together. You just go overnight. You get from Haiti to Jamaica, and then the next day we'll be at sea again, and then we'll be in Cozumel, Mexico, and then we'll spend a day at sea before we come home.
Fantastic, mate. Awesome.
Yeah, let's hope you can do a bit of live streaming as well.
I'm hoping. I tried. They put the Wi-Fi packages on sale, and by the way, they've upgraded their Wi-Fi system, which is supposed to be some amazing thing. They tell you can live stream. It says right on the package when you go to order it or whatever. It says live streaming. All, you know, whatever you want to do, you can do. Our Wi-Fi is strong, but I wanted to. I heard that you can buy it by the day, so I could just get a day here and a day there. I don't want to spend because they charge you per day. I don't want to spend a day's worth of Wi-Fi when on a place where I'm going to be not even on the ship and not even using the Wi-Fi, and it gets expensive.
You're on holiday, after all. You're on holiday, you know.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's me and my wife talked about. That's one of the good things about our last cruise was that we were cut off, and that was great. It forced you to not even look at the dang phone. Most time I left my phone in the room unless I wanted to take pictures with it, because you couldn't connect to anything out in the middle of the ocean unless you got the Wi-Fi package, and we didn't. But this time I wanted to get it for a day or two, and maybe live stream a day or two just for a little bit, and bring you guys to the Caribbean. I thought it would be fun, but it doesn't look like they're going to let me buy by the day like that. And buy for the full week is over $300. I'm not going to pay $300 to keep you guys in touch.
I'm offended. I thought we were an expert firm.
Yeah, well, I think there's a cheap package we can get on our cell phone provider with them that allows our phone to use, as long as we get a signal. So as when we reach a port, as long as I can get their cell phone signal, I can buy a package for pretty cheap that allows me to stream and things like that without charging me. Because last time we got to Mexico and went, oh, we got a signal here. We didn't even look in the last countries. We didn't realize that you could get a signal. We got a signal. Let's try to call home and check on the kids. We come home to like a $60 bill because we tried to call on ourselves. We didn't. That was our first time ever going out of the country for me and my wife. Before then, my wife had never even seen an ocean before, so we had no idea what we were doing. We tried to call, and we're going to try to plan around a little better. But I'm hoping to be able to at least upload some pictures, something. I'm sure we will be able to do something because some of the excursions we're doing in some of the places have cafes and restaurants that offer Wi-Fi, and so if we're already paying for an excursion to go to some of these places, we should be able to use the.
It'd be nice to see that even at ground level, just inside an authentic Mexican, bar. That'd be great.
And where?
Inside an authentic Mexican bar,
Oh,
watch the tapas and the tequila.
Yeah, well, see, that may happen because we actually, Mexico was the only place we didn't book any excursions. It's the last port we go to, and we said, let's just not plan anything. Let's go, and it's the one place you can get off the ship, and there's shops and things everywhere. So we said, let's just get off the ship and wander around and see where it takes us. We may end up paying for some scooters or something and going and doing something, or we might just go into the Senor Frog's bar and have drinks, because I think what we're going to do is, for the first time, we're going to let my 18-year-old daughter have a drink. And because in Mexico it's legal. And I believe even in Jamaica it's legal. And so we might in Mexico take her to a bar and let her have a drink.
18 is our limit. 18 is our limit. 18 is when you drink over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, it's 21 here, and I don't get it. I don't know why it's 21. I mean, I know that young people have developing minds and everything, but I hate the government having their hands in everything. And when you look at it, like a lot of people point out the fact that here you can sign up for the military, you can go to Afghanistan and get your head blown off at 18, but don't you have to go and buy a drink? You know, and that's kind of ridiculous if you ask me.
It's medieval.
You know,
it comes the days of prohibition. Probably, I don't know.
No, it is. We still have a lot of remnants of prohibition here. Matter of fact, our state is known for being way behind on the times as far as getting rid of some of those old dumb laws. And one of the worst ones that they've been trying to change every year, but we're still in effect. We cannot buy any kind of alcohol on Sunday. Can you guys do that there?
No, yeah.
Nope.
Not. Oh, you can't do it there in New York either?
Do it any way you want, any time of day. Alcohol.
Oh, so
Never
no
heard that
laws like that there.
I heard of a law. I'm going back in the late.
Anytime they stop you doing it in our country is overnight. So you can have, if you had a 10-11, then obviously. But if you had a 24-hour shop, about 11 o'clock they pull the shutters down on the alcohol. It won't be available again for about 6 in the morning. For some reason you can't do it overnight, but throughout any day, 7 days a week you can do it. Yeah.
That's weird because our bars stay open until 3. Legally, bars here can stay open until 3 a.m. and then they have to open back up at 10 a.m. I believe.
Well, license places, license. You can go and you can drink all night in a licensed place, but to buy it, to purchase it, you've got to take the daytime hours, trading hours.
Wow.
Well, we're the home of the rave originally, so this is where all that dance scene started. Came from in '88, '89. And of course, that was the 24-hour do. We'd all. I was there. I was party to it as a 16-year-old. We'd all go down to Birmingham Indoor Market. I was only 15 at the time, so I was certainly breaking the law. But we didn't drink so much alcohol, as you realise. It wasn't really alcohol related to the raves. But we went to the old Birmingham Indoor Market. This place was so old. Had been unused for maybe 30 years. The pigeons had taken over. So in all the steel rafters, all the pigeons were roosting. But they set up this huge gig there, massive amount of speakers, 3 or 4 decks, 10 DJs, all through the night. And this is the birth of dance. But everybody together, great night, everyone got on, You're talking about 10,000 people, 11,000 people, just jumping away, and all the steam and the sweat. But it all went up into the rafters and dislodged the pigeon crap. Can you imagine there's generations of pigeon droppings on these rafters, and so halfway through the night all the pigeon crap started to drop off the rafters with all this moisture and started to fall on everybody, and famously when everyone left the following morning, everyone was just covered in black and white streaks from generations of pigeon.
Oh, that's awful.
It's one of the top tales from the early days of rave.
Yeah, raves weren't even popular here until I was, I don't know, let's say 2000, 99, 2000. You know what I mean?
Yeah, about 10 years later then,
yeah. But that was about the time I was just getting out of high school, and I used to do that kind of stuff. Sounds exactly like you're describing, though. I'm not as many people. I've never been to one with more than maybe a couple thousand people. But they would just take over a secret spot. You would find out the day of. You'd send out these flyers, and they have a number to call.
Same, exactly the same.
Yeah.
And back then it was payphones. We didn't have mobiles. You
Yep.
have to get to a payphone and ring up.
Usually a lot of mushrooms, a lot of LSD and
MDMA? MDMA?
Yep, MDMA. That was real big then. I never done that one. I had a couple friends that got hooked on doing that, and one of them ended up in the hospital real quickly, dehydrated from doing it so much, and was close to death, enough to scare the crap out of all of us to go, it's not enough for that one, But some of them others are fantastic.
There's a chemical generation,
Yeah.
Talking of holidays, the same time as you're going on your cruise, for 4 weeks, we have something called Whitsun Week here in the UK, the holiday at the end of May, beginning of June. So last Monday in May, and it's a school holiday. And Claire and myself and Thomas, we're taking ourselves to and I'm going to get this right now, a 16th century cottage. So it was made in the 1500s, and it's so old and so remote. It's in the middle of the Wales. We've got England, we've got Wales, Scotland, with separate countries. So it's in the middle of Wales, right in the heart of the hills. It's about a 10-minute drive to the nearest road. It's in its own little copse, its own little wood, and it's even got only got a composting toilet outside. It's so remote, no signal, no TV, no electric, just a generator. So whilst you're living up on your cruise, we're sitting on a composting toilet in the middle of Wales. So we'll have to compare notes.
Yeah, you'll have to take a bit of video. That's all I can say.
That sounds like a fantastic time, though, if you ask me.
It'll be great to see the two sides of it. It'll be really good fun.
Yeah.
It'll be really fun.
Yeah, but to get away, me and my wife like to go to Tennessee and some of the places that are remote here that you can get away. There's one place I haven't been yet that I know is similar to that. You can get a lot of what they call chalets. Do you guys have chalets there? Yeah. That sounds like something that came from there, just by the name. But yeah, you can rent chalets up on the Lake Michigan area, and Lake Michigan dips down into Indiana a little bit, and then Indiana's got a place called Indiana Dunes State Park, and what it is sand dunes, and a lot of sand dunes, and it's a freshwater ocean is what they call it, but it's a big Great Lake and massive lakes, and you can go up there and get in, chalets on the beach and things like that, but there's no power or anything like that. You're pretty much
it's up Chicago way, yeah?
Yeah, it's not far from Chicago at all. It's up in the same area. Lake Michigan, actually, Chicago is on the Lake Michigan coast, but if you travel around towards the Michigan area, you go through Indiana, and that area there, it's got a lot of beaches and things like that. Really nice places. I've never been up there. I've been to Chicago, but I never went up, and I've been to Lake Michigan in Chicago, went out in the Navy Pier and stuff, but I never went to any of these beaches and some of the really nice places. I mean, I've seen photos and pictures that you wouldn't know it wasn't. I mean, Simon might know. He seems to recognize everywhere, but you wouldn't know. I wouldn't recognize it if it wasn't an ocean, that it wasn't somewhere tropical. The place looks amazing, but you've got to go right in the middle of the heat of summer and get lucky that it's going to be warm up there, because it's north of us, and we already fairly cool climate in the winter time. So, even right now up there, it's probably close to freezing still, especially at night. And so you can't swim and go, surfing and things like that in the beach until July.
Yeah.
Maybe June.
Is it a good wilderness up there? Is it a place where you can see bear and?
Probably. I don't know. I know that Indiana pretty much wiped out, the state I live in wiped out a lot of the wildlife that used to be here. Like there used to be mountain lions here, and bobcats and black bears were big here. And we've just killed all their habitat. And so years and years, long before I was born, most of that stuff was gone. And I learned about it at school, how our habitat here used to have a lot more stuff than you see now. But just in the last couple of years, we've had black bears coming back because they've started protecting their area and trying to do things to help bring it back. And so the surrounding states have black bears and things. And so anytime one wanders over the state line, it makes the news. Another black bear is calling it home here. Whatever. It's a big deal just to get one here once in a while. So. Yeah. But up there, I bet you do, because once you go through, Michigan's not that big, and once you go through there, you're into Canada, and it's bear country all up there. So
Yeah, I've been film bears up there. Yeah, in the wild.
I'd love to. I haven't. I'd love to. I'd love to do that northern zone, northern states,
Yeah.
Canadian border. I'd love to do it.
yeah,
We'll have to do it one year then, Si.
mhm.
But I'll tell you what, I much prefer going down to Michael Kincaid's cave area. You know, the ones he rents out. They look
Yeah.
nice.
Oh yeah, hey, I love it down there. I passed through there a lot as a kid. My grandma lived in Florida when I was a kid, and we'd drive through the country, go right through Tennessee, because Tennessee, going to like right where Michael Kincaid lives, it wouldn't take me 4 or 5 hours maybe. It's not that far at all for me, and I never stopped until my wife is from Tennessee. She was born in Tennessee and raised up here. But she likes to go back down and visit family, things like that, and she loves it down there. She talked me into actually getting a cabin and stuff down there, and I fell in love. That place is so beautiful when you really go into the state parks and the national parks, the Smoky Mountain National Park. Man, and up there where Tony Lee Glenn lives, not far from there, about an hour away, where you got the what is that? The Blue Ridge.
Blue Ridge Mountain.
Yeah.
That's Virginia. Yeah.
Well, he's in North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
But it's not far. I think the Appalachians go down into there.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
It's the Laurel and Hardy song, isn't it?
What is it?
Yeah.
Laurel and Hardy song.
Oh, I don't know that.
Mountains of Virginia, on the trail of lonesome pine. That one.
Yeah.
You know, hey, do you remember that one, Matt? I might just going mad here.
I don't know it.
Did
yeah,
you watch Laurel and Hardy over there, Matt?
I know. Yeah, definitely. I think my dad has mentioned it. It's an old thing, right? Something old.
Yeah. Our generation, even my generation, so I'm in 40s now, but TV, endless streams of Laurel and Hardy from the 20s and from the 30s. They're all our generation. Grew up
I
on
thought it was that old, but I think my dad has talked about it, and I've heard references to it, but I could not tell you what it even looks like. I've never seen it, but I know the names.
Oh, I mean, they were big in Hollywood. Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, I knew that. That's what I thought. They were silver screen Hollywood, old 30s.
Yeah.
So like if I go into like there's some shops here that sell all the old Hollywood stuff, you'll have Laurel and Hardy t-shirts or things like that, but I've never actually watched anything from it.
Come on. Laurel and Hardy's the best shows ever.
Hey, Fish. So.
I know Laurel and Hardy. Oh, man, you're missing a lot. Easter Egg, Three Kids, Marx Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a youngin'. He's got to get out of here, Matt.
Are you sent Michael an email?
I am right now.
I definitely plan to come over to the States sometime in the next couple of years.
Yeah, Yellowstone. Yeah, I'll come with you, Si.
I think.
I'd love
probably the first trip I'll have to make is for Thomas, and that's going to have to be Orlando, obviously.
Yeah.
We've got to take him there just to get it out of his system, just to get all that out. And then maybe we can think about, heading. I mean, I'd like to do 66. I'd like to do. Is it Route 101 as well? Up. Is that one? That's the one up the side of the. 101's up the west coast, isn't it? Is that right?
Yeah.
Route 101. Yeah.
Have you? Do you watch Nomadic Fanatics channel?
Yeah, he's doing 66 now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Do you watch Nomadic Fanatics? No.
Yeah. Because I reviewed his channel a couple of weeks ago, didn't I? 3 weeks ago. I've been a follower.
I was wondering whether Matt watched him. Have you watched him, Matt?
No, Keith told me about him, but I still haven't checked him out. I think I've seen something about him because he was in the news here. He's the guy that converted the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've seen something.
Yeah, he actually met somebody to convert the bus. But, you take him with a pinch of salt, but he's all right, Eric.
Yeah.
He's heading your way now, actually, 'cause he's on the 66.
Yeah.
And he's going to end up in Indianapolis, Chicago by July. He's doing that route.
Wow, I'll have to check him out. Yeah, I'll track him down. Track him down when he's here. I'll run by him. I'll run when he's vlogging. I'll run by with a Matt's Big Dream ad.
Yeah. Hi, Eric. Excellent.
Yeah, that'd be good to get a bit of film meeting up with him.
Yeah. You know, I know he's popular.
He's
I
actually
just want to check his channel out.
He's getting a few enemies because he's seriously starting to monetize. Seriously starting to monetize his videos. And not only is he doing YouTube now, he's doing that other one that's Pathias, is it, or
Yeah,
there's some other channel.
I didn't know there was another one.
Where you sign up for a month at a time. So he's doing the regular YouTube video, and then he's doing an extra video on this other channel, and he's advertising it at the end of the YouTube video. You've got to pay, you know, there's 3 tiers: $1 a month, $10 a month, $25 a month, and that allows you to see more and more content. And he's been, you know, there's been a lot of detractors that have had a go at him. So, hey,
There's
What's going on, guys?
What's up?
How you doing, man?
Live from the outdoor room, huh?
That's right. That's right. We got it. We got it out here finally. I don't know if you've been watching the hot tub fiasco, man, but we got this thing all cleared off.
I haven't seen it. Is it coming back?
Now we had a hot tub that it took me 2 months to get rid of. Check this out. Check this out. Here's where it's at.
no way.
Did you chuck it off?
Everybody I talked to wanted like $600-700 just to get rid of the hot tub that used to be right here in this whole area. But it just took up so much room. It didn't work, but anyhow. So how you guys doing?
All right, thank you, Michael.
Well, thank you.
Good. We got a good cheap beer today.
I love your little drone. I love
You got that naughty ice?
No ice, man. No ice. Just the regular natty lights.
Natty Light. That's what it is. Do you guys get that cheap ass beer in over in UK?
Hey.
We've just got Bud Light. Bud Light has just come over to us. That's
Hey, it's quantity, not quality. All right, remember that.
Yeah. I remember growing up. I grew up in the inner city, and the drunks around the neighborhood drunk that stuff. Well, usually it was the ice, but they would say the same thing. Like, you get big cans, and they're stronger.
Say hello to everybody. All these people can see you, babe.
Yeah.
Say
Hello.
hi.
hey.
Hi.
Hi, little
Hello.
Kincaid.
Hello.
Say hey. So this is Bailey, everybody. Say hi.
Hi, Bailey.
And we got people literally from all over the world. What do we got? The United Kingdom and where else?
He fishes in New York.
Okay.
All right.
Right, Massachusetts, New York.
Yeah, here's Bella. Oh, okay, we don't need kisses. And Baxter.
Beautiful.
Hi, Bailey. You doing all right, Michael? You got any cool plans this
We're going
weekend?
to throw some fajitas on the old Blackstone here.
Oh, nice.
Get some good grub going on here in a little bit.
You're in the same time zone I am, Michael, right? 6:35, something like that right now?
Yep. 6:35, something like that.
Because my stomach's rumbling about now, too.
Hey, what do y'all have on the menu tonight?
Frozen pizza, probably. What's for dinner, honey?
Frozen pizza.
Frozen pizza. I'm going to Michael's house.
Like, I'm legit not joking. I got some chips and some
I've been out for.
Chinese tasting.
What are you throwing on that hot stone you got going on?
We got. We're gonna do some fajitas tonight. Chicken fajitas, shrimp fajitas. It'll be going on.
That sounds great. Love that Mexican food.
How long did you say, Matt, to drive down?
So say that again.
Matt, how long does it take you to drive down there? Can you get down there before he cooks it?
Yeah,
all?
yeah. Come on, we'll save you some.
Hey, probably not that long. I think.
Hey, honey.
How long does it take to get to Chattanooga?
6 hours.
6 hours.
6 hours. I'll tell
Hey,
you what, if there was a flight, I'd get there in about the same time.
Matt, you guys need to check out the Don't Rough It thing, man. You need to book something for like fall,
Hey,
and we'll get you in.
Yeah.
he's the guy that
That
has.
way, man, beautiful parks,
He's telling me.
beautiful parks, man. We'll hook you up.
I was born in Oak Ridge, Tennessee.
Do what?
I was born in Oak Ridge, Tennessee.
Okay, yeah. Been there many times.
Most people have.
But we got to get one of his campers.
I'm down.
He also
Hey, it will.
teaches
Hey,
me too. And he said he'll teach me how to drive it because he don't want me to wreck it.
now we actually take them out and deliver them, but yeah. Hey, seriously, let me know, man. Like, especially if we can book something out for fall, maybe we can get you an awesome spot on the water, man. Great, man. You can do a lot of good video.
Yeah, we
I'm
went.
telling you.
Yeah, I like the fall down there actually,
Yeah.
Yeah, so do I.
especially if you're in a camper.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, well, hey, we'll hook you up with a YouTube discount. I promise you that.
That's awesome. So yeah, anybody watching this?
hey guys,
So do y'all have a big crowd? Do y'all have a big crowd coming over?
Michael,
see you soon, Matt.
Yes.
how many do they accommodate then?
Get out here, Simon.
The camper. Now the camper manufacturer says it sleeps up to 10, but I tell everybody 6 comfortably.
So how many you got, Matt?
We just have 2. We have 2 campers that we rent out. I do mortgage lending full time. I do residential mortgage lending full time, and do the camper rental, pontoon rental on the side. So it's kind of taking a life of its own. But we book up almost a year in advance on a lot of stuff. So
You're healthy. You have done well, Michael. Then.
yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun.
Have you ever thought about investing into a cabin down there?
Do I?
Have you ever thought about investing in a cabin down there? It seems like it's right up your alley.
Oh man, we bought up and we did that back in, what did we buy, man? That was I think 2001. We bought up in Gatlinburg right when the market was, I mean, so smoking hot. Bought in at way too high of a price. Funny thing is, man, a friend of ours told us about a cabin up there, and I gave him a hard time. I said, man, I'm not paying that kind of money for a little 1,200 square foot cabin. There's no way. A year later, I ran into him. I said, hey, how'd that cabin thing going? Kind of give him a hard time. He's like, well, I don't know, man. I just sold it, made $100,000, and I'm building a $500,000 cabin. So, yeah, long story short, we wound up buying one at $65,000 more than what we could have paid for it a year earlier. This is in 2001. Then 2007 came along, man. We said, all right, time to sell this thing. Wind up losing a ton of money on it, so I'm over the cabin thing, man.
But did you rent it out, or was it just for you guys to vacation?
Yeah, no, it was a nightly rental. It was right behind it. It overlooked Dollywood.
Wow.
If you've ever been to Dollywood, and you've been to Dollywood, haven't you?
No.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, yeah. It's those cabins up on the hill behind Dollywood.
I know where that's at. A lot of those got hit with that fire, didn't they?
We were lucky. Well, I say we were lucky. It's not my cabin anymore, but we drove up there recently and looked, and it made it. It survived.
It's pretty close, though, right?
Do I?
It was pretty close, though, wasn't it?
Oh, very close. Very close. Yeah, there's some cabins in that resort that they burned to the ground.
So how far are you from Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg area then, Michael?
The cabin was actually in Pigeon Forge, and then Gatlinburg's only
How far are you now?
4 or 5 miles down the road.
Yeah.
How far are you away now?
How far are you from there now? Where you are now?
In Chattanooga, we're right at about a 2-hour drive from there. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Living in paradise.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And
like I say, love the camper stuff, man. It's been a blast. Kids absolutely love it. Campers have dual kitchens on them. It's just good stuff, and a heck of a lot cheaper.
Yeah, so anybody watching this live stream, go check out Don't Rough It.
Yeah, don'troughit.com. Check it out.
Yeah, I subscribe to it, so I know. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I know. I had done a video of it. It's the funny thing is, this Michael S. Kincaid YouTube channel was really put together for the Don't Rough It channel, but then it's weird how this stuff works, man. It just kind of took a life of its own with the drone stuff, so it wasn't conducive for the camping stuff. So finally, I got that Don't Rough It channel going, and I'm glad to get it going. So I got to work on it. But now we're getting so busy that it's hard for me to go out there because I got to run, like on a busy Friday, I'll run 2 campers out. I got to take them to the park, 2 campers. It's a 20-minute drive out. Take one out, set it up. Takes about 30, 45 minutes to set up, then come back, grab the other camper, get it set up, get the people checked in. So trying to do a video with all that, it's just, right now it's tough. So I hate that I'm not getting more videos out on that channel, but it's going to happen.
Yeah, well, do a few live stream ones.
You know what? That's a good idea. I like that.
Especially when you've got people in. If they don't mind coming, especially if they've got children, because I mean, children love coming in on live streams, don't they?
Yeah, live stream.
That's a good idea.
Live stream, you turning over that camper, and like, this could be you right now, but it's them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Matt, how many is there in your family?
We just have 2 in the fleet, and then a pontoon boat that we rent out. But we actually do tent rentals as well. We do a full service tent rentals, and believe it or not, that's been pretty busy. We take out and set up a 8-person tent, 2 queen air mattresses, 4 camping chairs, camping lantern, camping table, and a little charcoal grill. Set it all up for people for $55 for the weekend, and that's been doing pretty good.
Oh.
Hey, let me ask you this: Has cabin rentals jumped because of that fire that happened?
You know, I really don't know.
Yeah, I wonder if there was enough damage that it really affected you being able to get a place to go stay in. Because we like to do that sometimes.
I'm sure, because even before the fires, there is a cabin on every freaking acre of land out there. I mean, there's so many cabins up there, and it can be hard to get, especially if you're looking for. You know, if it's Wednesday and you're looking for a weekend, I mean, it's almost too late, even with all the cabins. So I'm sure with all the cabins that are gone now, it's probably going to be really tough.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to look on the bright side because it's so sad what happened down there. But I'm thinking insurance is probably going to help them guys out that lost.
Yeah.
At least, and hopefully a lot of them are rentals and not personal homes with personal pictures and things like that. And then. With the price going up, the ones that manage to survive may be great right now.
Yeah.
Could have been you.
A little girl just had me some Swedish fish, so.
You guys have Swedish fish in the UK?
Come again?
I was asking Keith if they had Swedish fish over there, if he knows what that is.
I don't think so. I don't.
I wonder if they even have them in Sweden.
So in the UK, what's the equivalent to like Bud Light and Natural Light? What do you drink over there?
I'm just thinking. Well, we get all those. We do get Bud Light, but I'm just thinking. Popular drink, Newcastle Brown Ale. Worthingtons.
Oil.
A lot of lagers. We do get a lot of lagers, but see, I'm a brown ale drinker. I like Newcastle Brown Ale. I also like Glenfiddich whiskey, a malt, dry ginger in. But we do get a lot of American stuff now.
So, do they have a lot of craft beer out that way?
Yeah. But we also.
I have been expanding my horizons on the craft beer. Hang on, I'll tell you.
Michael then got him a microbrewery.
Well, we got a local grocery store that will fill these growlers up 64 ounces, and they have happy hour 4 to 7 every day of the week. So you can get these things for, oh my goodness, like $4 of good premium craft beer, man. You cannot beat it, man. We have Chattanooga Brewing Company.
Yeah. Oh hell.
Oh man, it's some good stuff. And you're talking like this AF. It's an AF stout they have.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like 10% alcohol by volume. It's nuts.
They have a real popular local brewery here called Sun King, and they do the same kind of thing. I get growlers. I take them up there Friday nights. They do them for $5. But that place has blown up, and the last few years, me and all my friends go, and it's a real popular place. But now they've expanded to another brewery up on the north side, and I see signs and things for them everywhere and stuff. So good stuff, though, man. You get that stuff fresh.
Oh man, yeah. Because I keep thinking I need a light beer to keep the bikini weather's coming up pretty soon. So, but heck, man, you can get this stuff at 10% and drink 3 or 4, and you're in the same position as you are drinking 12 of these.
Yeah.
My little brother likes to get his growlers and leave them for a couple of days. He says it tastes better, but not me. I get mine. I open it that night, and I swear it tastes like water.
Yeah.
It's so refreshing. You can just drink that stuff.
Oh man, it's so good. But yeah, this Chattanooga Brewing, this one that we get is a Stout AF. I'm not sure what AF stands for, but I kind of get maybe a good idea. Stout AF, but it's you don't want to make a beer right after you've had one of these. That's for sure. You don't want to be on the road.
Yeah, the kind I get actually from Sun King's got a few varieties, and then they'll have seasonals. They'll do every season. They'll do like a new, like one season recently they did a grapefruit beer. It's kind of weird, but
yeah.
They got some of that down there, the grapefruit stuff.
Well, it's Food City. Do you guys have Food City over that way?
No.
But Food City, man, and they change it up. I mean, every time I go in there, every Friday or Saturday, whenever I go in there on the weekends, it's always new beer. They have probably about 12 beers that you can choose from, and it's something, they're rotating new stuff all the time. And then they'll run specials. I mean, this is a nice glass 64-ounce growler. I mean, this thing was like filled up, good quality beer. $4.99 includes the glass growler that you can take back anytime. They had a special running for, oh man, they run that for about a month and a half. So I think I have like 20 of those glass growlers laying around now.
You can afford to drink over there, can't you? We can't here.
Well, the kind of beer that I get from our local brewery, they have a few different ones. And the kind I always get is a Scottish ale. It's called VMAX Scottish Ale. I love that stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah. They make a one called Sunlight. It's a light beer. And then they've got some stout stuff. They've got all kinds of different. If you like that bitter beer, they've got a lot of that. But but that Scottish ale tastes a lot like, it's a little mix of probably between a Budweiser and a Bud Light kind of deal. You know what I mean? Full flavor, a little bit of light. It's not too bad.
And that's what it has, the bitterness scale on the thing. And I'm not a real, I don't like it real dark and real bitter, but like this. So this stuff, even with the high alcohol content, man, it's actually it's enjoyable.
You're getting it fresh. I firmly believe that's that's a big thing, is getting it fresh. We talked about. I love to get the Red Stripes Jamaican beer.
Oh yeah.
I love them little Red Stripes, but nothing is like getting them in Jamaica. We went on our cruise last time, and you can get them right from the brewery over there. It's fresh from the brewery.
Oh man,
it's a totally different beer. Totally different beer.
I bet that'd be good stuff.
Yep. I bet Keith would feel the same about a Budweiser if he ever came over here and had one from down there. You know what I mean?
Get one that's got a borderline date. Just a week or so at best. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've had Budweiser in Florida, in Disney World, or was it Universal? They were down there, and they've got the horses there. universal, isn't it? I think.
I know Busch Gardens, of course, has the
Oh yeah, Busch Gardens also.
the Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually toured the little thing there at Busch Gardens in Florida before. Is it Tampa area?
Yeah. Because I used to come over there every November, beginning of November till about the 20th of December. We used to stop at John's Pass area at a motel called the Satellite.
Very cool.
Which was well worth it, And I've been to Pigeon Forge. I've been to Pigeon Forge, Catlinburg, about 6 times. So
nice.
But I've never been to Chattanooga. So don't know why. I've been to
Chattanooga. No, when were you at Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg?
What was that, Michael?
When did you come down to Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg area?
Last time I was there, I'll tell you, 2012.
2005. So we had Chattanooga's come. Okay, yeah, Chattanooga's come a long way since then. Well, I mean, you've never been, but man, the riverfront, the aquarium, and a lot what they've done with the waterway. I mean, it's really nice. Chattanooga's a pretty neat little town now.
Yeah. Well, I'd love to come back, but because of wife's 80, we've just come back from Morocco, and she reckons she's not going to fly anymore. So I says, "Can I go on my own?" And she says, "No, you can't." Because I would be over there tomorrow if I had the. I've got the money, but it's.
That means Keith is never flying again?
Yeah. That's why I'm driving. I says to her, "Well, if you won't fly, what about driving?" So she says, "Oh, I don't mind driving and going over on the ferry." So that's why I said I fancy Austria, Germany, Switzerland, and all around there. But I'd love to do. I've never been to Yellowstone, so I fancy Yellowstone. And I would do, I'd do the top, Michigan and all around there. I'd love to come to your state as well. I've never been to Indianapolis and
It sounds like you never will.
I will do somehow, Matt. I'll get over there, but I think it'll be a journey on my own type of thing.
Yeah.
Because she's got too old for flying now. She's afraid of flying now.
Well, I am so uncomfortable flying that I'll avoid it if I can. I know we're getting ready to fly for this cruise, but I'm not looking forward to it. The last one we did, it's so uncomfortable, man. I'm a big guy. They don't make those plane seats for me. I know my knees are touching the seat in front of me. My arms are on, my head is on the ceiling, literally. Every side of me is up against something. I feel so claustrophobic. In just 2-3 hours, I'm going, get me off here.
Yeah, well, you'll have to fly first class. That's the only way.
That's what I said. Apparently, you can get the emergency exit. So I've come up with a scheme where I'm going to be telling every airline that I'm a airplane mechanic. I know I'm an airplane mechanic. Put me at the emergency seat. I know what to do. When the truth is, I've only flown a Phantom. But
we'd like a Mavic like Michael, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Well, the next flight they don't have that we're taking, it's United. I believe it's United, or no, Southwest. I think we're going on. And anyway, they don't have assigned seats, so you can check into the flight 24 hours before the flight, and first come, first serve on what seat you get. So the 24 hours and 1 minute before I'm checking in, and then we're going to show up early, and I'm going to try to get the best seat I can because I know those emergency exit seats are much better.
That's awesome.
I'm 6'4" and 300 pounds, and a plane seat's not made for me.
No. So where are you picking up the cruise? Fort Lauderdale or Miami?
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, I've sailed out of there.
That's where the last one was, but I really want to see Miami one of these times. I know we've got all day after we get off the ship until we got to get on the plane to come back. We've got a day in Florida, and I know it's only about a half an hour away. I thought about renting a car or a taxi or something and maybe going to Miami Beach just to see it. We'll see how it goes.
It's surprising. I'm from the UK, and I bet I've been to more states than you have.
You probably have. I've been to quite a few. I have been down there, you know. Been to Florida a million times, and anywhere from here to Florida, I've been in a million times. And I have gone out west a little bit, but I didn't go all the way to the coast. I went to Colorado. I've been to Oklahoma. I've been to Texas. But yeah, no, I haven't been to all the way to the East Coast, and I haven't been all the way to the West Coast yet.
Yeah, well, as I said, I've only got to do the middle, really. You know, 'cause I've done all the west from Seattle all the way down to San Diego. I went to Tijuana in Mexico, and I've done all of New England, Massachusetts, and you know, New York, Boston, Niagara, Toronto.
Yep, the flyover states, as they call them.
Yeah, Lake Louise, Banff. I've been all over there, and I've driven from New York down into the Keys, Florida Keys. So I've been through North Carolina, South Carolina, and all Virginia, Chicago. I've done Chicago, Philadelphia. You know, but I ain't done Kentucky and places like that. I ain't been to Colorado either.
That's a really nice one.
Yeah.
Love the Rocky Mountains. Hey guys, this is my little brother Wes. Hi.
Hey Wes.
And so you might have seen him in some of my videos once in a while. He shows up. He's my youngest brother. But we've been doing this live stream for 2 hours now, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and call it a night and spend some time. I got some family over here now that showed up, so.
Yeah. Okay then, Matt. It's been nice talking to you again.
Yeah, it's been a fun one for sure. Thanks for joining in, Keith, Fish.
Yeah.
Michael Kincaid, I don't know if you can still hear me. He's probably cooking on that grill right now, but thanks you guys for joining. I really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it has. Hello there.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.
If I do that one on Sunday and you want to come in and join, you're quite welcome.
I'll definitely watch for sure.
Yeah. Okay then. Enjoy the rest of the night then.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Hey, don't forget Keith's live stream. What it'll be about 3 o'clock for our time.
8 o'clock. Yeah, about 3 o'clock. Yeah.
So here in the U.S. and Eastern Standard Time would be about 3 or 8 o'clock over there in the UK, guys. Don't forget Eagle VP is his YouTube channel. He'll be streaming live, so join him up. And we'll see all you guys next time. Thanks to the guests. Thanks to the viewers. Thanks to the family. Peace.
Hey.